Gielenor, a land divided by two realities. Who am I, you ask? That's not important. I'm someone who's been here far too long. You see, I came to this land a mere child, seeking adventure. Over time, discovering ancient secrets, acquiring powerful weapons, and amassing wealth beyond my wildest imagination. Over 10 years ago, this reality was warped forever by a so-called evolution. Although it was inevitable, it was not met without rebellion. The legends speak of a group who willed the old world back into existence. Me? I think it was there the whole time. They were just the only ones strong enough to see it. I often wonder, what would it be like to go back, to do it all over again? Would it matter at all? Would anything even change? Over time, I've come to a significant conclusion. This is not my home. No longer. I don't belong here. I need to find the others and make my way back to the old world. Man, I gotta tell you, this feels really good already. And if you thought I was going to talk like that intro for the whole episode, then you've got another thing coming. Sorry to disappoint you. Anyway, I have not started a new Runescape account since middle school. The only account that I have is my original one that I made way back in the day. Honestly, I played Classic, so it's been a long time. I chose Ironman mode because I want to experience everything that this game has to offer. I am a hardcore Ironman, but this is not a hardcore Ironman series, if that makes any sense. I'm not super attached to the status, but I'm also not trying to die. You know what I mean? Long-term goal for this account? I want to do the Inferno. And I know, old school functions very differently comparatively to RuneScape 3. So it's going to be a grind and it's going to be a huge learning curve, but I'm looking forward to it. I would say once we get going, this account will be primarily centered on being well-rounded with a focus towards PVM. In the short to mid-term, I want to get to Barrows as early as possible to where we can farm it efficiently. So I think the best way to get there is going to be training combat through Slayer and initially sucking it up and grinding out some quests. So, you like quests? Let's do quests. We're going to do a ton of these early on, and this is the first one. Cook's Assistant completed. Breaking news, we're the best sheep shearer Gielenor has ever seen. I have no idea what's going on right now, but I frickin' love it. That was the experience of a lifetime. Misthalin Mystery completed. That's a crafting level. X marks the spot. Easy quest. I've been using a quest order guide to help me decide what order to do quests in, and I think Corinne is new to me, so it's telling me to put the favor in Piscarilius. I don't really know what that means or if it's a good idea, but I'm definitely going to blindly trust it and hope. I absolutely hate walking, so using these lamps on agility is the easiest decision I've ever had to make. That's 10 agility. I used to be poor, and then I remembered the stronghold of security existed. 10k coins. Apparently, that's a quest from a time when the value of quest points was not logical. I know everything about Slayer and Hunter. Look at that, I'm so smart. A simple quest that can almost frustrate you to the point of quitting RuneScape. Imp Catcher. That's some nice magic XP and an amulet of accuracy, which I think will be our best in slot amulet for quite some time. I don't think I've done this quest before, or mini quest rather. That's Daddy's Home completed and some free construction levels. I'll take that. I found Ernest. And get this, he was a chicken. The first clue casket on this account. Nice. I'm going to leave this part of the clip in, so that way you think I'm a cool kid that has it all under control. Yeah. I'm going to leave out the part where I couldn't find the safe spot. This little piece of shit almost got me killed over a ball. That's Witch's House completed, and that brings us up to 25 HP. Tree Gnome Village is done, That gives us access to spirit trees, and I hate walking, so that's music to my ears. And 28 attack, despite not having trained attack at all. That's pretty cool. 5 fucking coins? Are you kidding me? If you thought that's all we got, then you're as dumb as me. I do have to admit they got me. Anyway, that's level 13 thieving, the actual reward for that quest. Plague City. Biohazard. It's all in how you accent your syllables. That last battle took so long, I got 3 defense levels. That's Fight Arena completed, level 35 attack, and 22 thieving. I am still yet to use a melee weapon. The clock tower used to be broken. Now it's not. If you ever need some sheep murdered, I'm your guy. 2 easy payments of $29.95. That wasn't hard at all, but they definitely made me run a fucking marathon to get that one done. Dwarf Cannon. Completed. It does exist. A quest that felt good to do. Man, those XP drops feel great. I also love this dungeon, man. I spent a lot of time at Fire Giants back in the day. Anyway, Waterfall completed. That's 30 strength. Adamant Warhammers, which we won't use because they suck. And 40 attack. That's pretty good for not having trained melee yet. 6 quest points, my god. They were just giving them away back then. Stayed in Camelot to complete the Holy Grail quest. That's 29 prayer. Haven't really trained much of that outside of quests. And 32 defense. I swear someday we will do combat outside of quests. Or at least get some XP. As soon as I found out that the Graceful set was a thing, I set aside some time for agility. This was about as much as I could handle, man. And it ends up being a pretty good place to stop. That's 98 laps and 40 agility, which unlocks the Canifis course. And apparently that's where we're going to stay until we get enough marks of grace for the Graceful outfit. So we're going to look to head that way soon and probably get that grind out of the way sooner rather than later. I'm a goddamn detective. Murder mystery completed. This is a mystery greater than the murder mystery. We completed Below Ice Mountain, and I have absolutely no idea what this area is or what it does. I used to think Black Knights were cool. Those idiots just let me waltz right in. I want to do some Slayer at some point, so I figured let's do recruitment drive and get that Initiate armor. First time I've ever done that without a sex change. That's 30 prayer and 10 herblore. I don't really like this quest, but it's done. Observatory quest completed. That's 33 defense and 21 crafting. There used to be a priest who was in peril. He is no longer. That's priest in peril completed, and with that access to one of my favorite areas, Mauritania. That's big for us right now because if we choose to, we can start training agility at the Canifis course, and I am itching. I know we're not close, but I can't wait to do some barrows later on this account. Does this count as touching grass? Nature Spirit. Completed. I just found out about the HD plugin, and my mind's kind of blown. Also, we did Scorpion Catcher. I made a potion in the jungle, and it gave me some quest points. And an herblore level. Questing and agility are 2 of my least favorite things. I don't even know who I am anymore. That's 50 agility and a good start towards our Graceful set. 51 agility. I needed a little break, so I came to kill some hill giants, and we get 38 magic. 38's a stupid number, so I got 39 magic. I don't have a problem, I can stop anytime. That's 40 magic. I felt myself having a little bit of fun, then I remembered I hate myself, so I needed to do more agility. That's 52. I went back to the wiki to see how much the full outfit cost, and I realized that I could buy 3 pieces. So that's definitely going to help out, and I figured it was a worthwhile investment. Right back to it. That's 54 agility. 637 laps, 57 agility. Only 10 marks of grace left to go, and that's 58 agility. I know in the grand scheme of things, this wasn't really a big grind, but that feels good to be done. That's the last mark of grace. Weight reduction? Yes, please. Improved stamina regeneration? Absolutely. Looking like a total badass? That was worth it. I thought this asshole was in Twilight, so I killed him. That's Vampire Slayer completed. That's a punny quest. Poor scene of interest. Complete. My favorite thing about Ironman so far is situations like this, where I realize I only have level 1 smithing, and I need an iron bar. How am I going to get the iron bar? This is Ironman. And that's the episode. I am going to throw up a couple images of the quests that we got done today. And next time, we're going to look to prioritize Slayer and increasing combat levels to kind of push forward towards that goal of getting into Barrows. We are going to continue knocking out quests as we can because they're so good for the account. And once they're done, they're done. We don't have to do them again. So that's it for me. And if you like what you saw, please like the video. That's how I'll know you like it. Or you can tell me in the comments. It's up to you.